Okay, after installing the Unreal Engine's art script, see how I'm doing this? I'm highlighting all the meshes and I'm going to rotate and such. On the right side here, I'm going to rotate by the x-axis. I'm going to move this around. Pretty much getting it ready for the ART Unreal Engine script that's going to be used on here. I click that Sarkabal to see some sort of material, I guess. Alright, character. No, Epic Games, that's where you get the script. Place, fool around with the bone numbers and skeleton placement. Click yes, and then we're gonna have it popping up right now. Alright, there's the Unreal Engine's bone structure. So what we gotta do is we gotta make that work with that, and everything's gotta be above that line area, that grid. So here I'm enlarging the mesh. I'm gonna put it up here. Have everything selected in the outliner, which you can go into Windows and choose the outliner. Helps a lot. I wrote that just perfect. I'm gonna push this down. I gotta get these bones ready. So at this point I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing to work. I figured out that I gotta push the mesh onto that line grid I mentioned before. Here I'm hiding selection, so I just hit it. Get the hips where the hip is. That's where I'm going to start moving these pieces in. Just keep on hiding these pieces. Scale that down. Just mirrored it. I should have fast forwarded this video, but you guys can do it, right? I'm moving this thing around. Spreading the legs. So I'm moving these feet in the right spot. So I'm scaling it, moving it, rotating it. See how I like hide the meshes, and I'm trying to gain access to the these pieces here. Have to get that spine smaller. Spreading the shoulder here. Again, you guys can fast forward the video. Through this, you can get a good idea of what I was doing, trying to get this damn thing in the right spot. So much broken glass around here. Looks like Olaf from this position. I'm sending the x-rays here, but that doesn't help me too much. Still confusing. Forced to use wireframe. Alright, just about to click on Deformation setup. deformation setup, and I get this. I click no. Now to set up the next thing. Deformation setup, and then create a rig. Now I click no on this. Save pose. No, I believe. I don't want a proxy. I'm going to be using this. So I'm going to save this. Publish it, make a name. So I put in the character name and the project name. Click build. Get a nice little picture of what this thing's gonna look like. Okay, camera, and gotta wait until it finishes up. See, no binding or anything is being done before this. Binding gets done after this is completed. Now, see this officer bear hug export.mb? That's the file that I have to do, is the binding and the rest of the work that needs to be done. This pretty much sets up the bone and everything. That's my static mesh in Unreal Engine, but just a brief look at what it looks like in there. But see here, I'll be opening up a different way. Go in Epic Games, edit existing character. And export. Edit export file. That's one way of getting it, and I'm going to show you the other way. Okay, I just opened the Bear Hug export MB file, the one that they made, and all I have to do now is go to Windows, Outliner. Okay, and what I do now is I'm going to hold on to root, and I go into select everything, and then Control, take out the scene, right click, I believe that's it. Alright, let me do that again. Hit root, select it of course, go to edit, select hierarchy. That means it's going to select everything inside it. Then I'm going to select one by one all these pieces here, all my mesh. And then I'm going to go to polygons here on this left side. I'm going to change that to animation. I click on create deformers, and do. It's not blend shapes. Skin. Skin and bind. Smooth bind. These are just settings I'm going to use quickly. And bind. Alright. Now everything is bind to the bone structure that they have there. Alright, let's see if I can see those bones. X-ray joints, so that what I did. Click on here. Alright, I got my bone selected here. Whoops. I'll hold the right button. Go to object mode because it's very easy to click on something here. Alright, click there. Nope. Alright, try that again. Oh man. There we go. I clicked on it. I'm going to rotate this. And it seems to be working. Rotate this one right here. Now I gotta do some painting here. Let's see what happens if I move the hips. Hold Alt, left mouse button, and I can rotate. Right mouse button, zoom in. Alt, and the middle mouse button can pan, just in case you didn't know that. Yeah. Alright, next step. Like that. See, it's acting weird and the shoes are flying all over the place. I don't know why. What did you do? I told you I was doing my tutorial.
You were looking at me, so.
No. Alright, so let's see here. I'll pick on the mesh. Right click, hold it, choose paint skin weight tool. Ah, there's my tool. It's nice, it's helpful. And here's the bones. I'll start with that. Press B, and I can make it bigger or smaller. Hold Alt, middle mouse button, move it around. Alt, left mouse button, rotate around. Let's see here. I'm going to press Control, and I'm going to remove some of this. So I want that right over there. Maybe I'll add some over here, so without pressing Control, I'll just add some of this. Or maybe I'll take some of that out. And that's how we're gonna do some weight painting. Let's say if I finished all this after I finish my weight painting. So yeah. After I finish weight painting, I'm gonna copy what I have for this piece to here. I'm gonna choose the shirt first, and then the buttons. And then I go into skin, edit smooth skin, copy skin weights, right there. And if I want to copy one set of the weights to the other, mirror them, there. Bind skin. Nope, edit smooth skin. And mirror skin weights. Let's see if that worked. Oh, hit my shirt. Hit weights. I remember making those changes where I took this off. So let's see if this thing has it. I believe it does. Yep, looks good. Alright, that's briefly what I'm going to do. Get this thing ready for animation. Alright, I just ran into a couple of problems here. When you're mirroring your weights, you have to make sure that the rig is back to its original position. You right click here, you hold, and you click assume preferred angle. That'll put it back to normal. And over here, I'm going to click on this bone, I'm going to click on this eye, bone first, then the eye. This is going to parent into the bone. It's weird, it's different than Blender 3D. Alright, so, oh. I don't know why this is chosen. Alright, guess it's a different color. Okay, so, bone, eye, and I'm going to go to bind, smooth bind. I'm getting this error. The reason for that is I gotta choose this bone, all the bones, right click, hold it, assume preferred angle, then I'm going to choose this, and then I'm going to choose the eye again. I'm going to go skin, smooth bind, and that works. Pretty interesting. Tired. Alright, I forgot to mention how I hide that head. I'm going to choose the head right now. I'm going to hide this. Display, hide selection. And I go back to my outliner. Once I fool around with this, I click on what I hid, press Shift H, and it's back. Excellent. Alright, trying to solve this one problem after trying to bind this. Look at this. It's going weird in the middle here. So that's like going straight into the root. So I am going to weight paint this, touch the root, hold control, and erase all binding things in there just in case. Then I'm going to the pelvis and bind it some more here. I go to skin and mirror skin weight this. There we go. I'll choose the pants. Hit the root, Control Z, knock everything out. Hit the pelvis. Pelvis should be good. Let's hope this works now. let's rotate this. Hopefully it worked. Something bulging over here. Look at that. Not right. Let's do it again. That's not good. Oh, again. I figured that out. Actually, I'll rotate exactly that incident. Pick up the pants. Hit the paint. No. Pelvis bone. There we go. That should clean that up. Alright. Right click here. Wrong. Right click on the bone. There we go. Assume preferred angle. Choose my pants. There we go. That's okay for me for now. Just the basics. Damn it, what the f... I'll just keep on doing it. Let's hide this and see what's going on here. Yep, it's all to do with the pants. Shift H. Damn annoying. Alright, here's what I was stuck on while I was doing this. Belt doesn't follow. So what I'm going to do is choose the belt. Let's see here. Oh, gotta check. First the bones, then the belt. Alright. Right click, hold it, paint skin weight tools. Look at that. See? I'm not getting anything under the root. It's another thing that's bothering me.
Your throat's bothering you? What?
Alright, so I'm going to choose this back again, right click, nope, skin, detach skin, let's see, bind, interactive, did it again. Bone mesh. Interactive. Okay. Choose this again. Right click, paint the weights. Choose the pelvis. I enlarged this thing pretty big. The brush. Alright, go to root, control, hold control, and just remove everything. Keep on removing. See how it just wants to go to that one spot? I don't know why. The hell's this thing's problem? Alright, now go back to pelvis and get this thing back up there. Alright, that looks better. Okay, let's see if this thing worked. Rotate. Must be a better way, but this is what I found. It worked. Binding complete, I guess. Just did a quick import of the bear. Let's go to this test FBX. Alright, I'm importing this. Alright, I'm getting this. Skin cluster issue. Materials. Weird. There it is. Alright. Drag him here. Animation time. Throw the animation on here with the morph target and play it. See the buttons? They weren't soft edged. Anyway, you have to do the soft edge in normals. So it looks like I believe that's what's causing this. Did a quick moving of the animation. Yeah, those buttons are going crazy. And the belt too. Doing my morphing of the face, I realized that things weren't working too well. I would, in Maya, have it there, and then click on this button, set key. It wouldn't work once I imported out to Unreal Engine 4. The thing is, it looks like you have to go for each frame, right click here, set the key for this way, and then go over here and set the key like so. Set the key. if you do it the other way, which for some reason does work, it gives me this if I do it this way. But when I port it out to Unreal Engine, it doesn't work. Let's go to Unreal Engine. Throw my piece here. Throw this animation I just made. Click play. See, I didn't soft edge those buttons yet, but you can see the morphing works. Something to keep an eye out when you're doing it in Maya. Took me a long time to figure that out. Damn it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't go its normal default, so I think I found it out here. The transform tools, show manipulator tool. Let's see if that worked. Damn it. Reset the tools, it doesn't work. I don't know what's going on here. Is it transformation tools? No, not. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Alright, maybe this will work. I went to Preferences under Window. See, Setting, Preferences, clicked on Preference, you get this window. And go to Edit, Restore to Default Settings. See what this does. Yeah, back to normal. Finally. Alright. Looks like that took care of it. Wait a minute. Now that I restored it, got my model switched back weirdly. If I character rig this, turns it to the piece here. Maybe that'll take care of it. And now I'll just load up the new scene again. Should be back to normal. Yes, back to normal now. That's how I did it. Cool. Alright. Now it's time to figure out how to make that mouth open. Alright, I'm trying to get this head morphed. Having little issues here because I'm trying to make the mouth open up. So I decided to do it a different way. I think I'm going to make some sort of polygroups here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press Control Shift Alt. I'm going to go like this and hide everything here. And here too. This looks good. Hide some of this. Maybe a little bit of this. Whoops. There we go. Now, I think I gotta take care of this. So, I think you can do it just by doing this. There we go. Now, I can polygroup this. Now, once I polygroup, I'm gonna have to, once I finish my morphing, I have to reassemble the polygroups into one polygroup because I don't want this to get split apart when I export it. That would be very annoying. Let's see here. Group visible. Control Z that. Let's go back and auto groups. See if that works. Alright, I think I got it now. So, I already grouped the piece here to 1 and 2 and 3 groups. Right now I can't seem to see why it's not showing me the polygroups. I got this on. Turn this off? No. I'll have to check that out now. Alright, I figured it out. Gotta turn off my texture off. Now I get to see my polygroups. Then I hold the Control Shift, double click it as with the select rectangle thing going. Now I can go and mask this, mask where I want to keep, and move it, or I'll just move it right here. There we go. Hit my transpose. You know what? It's not going as well as I thought it would. Yeah. I hold Control and I clicked on this. Now I masked it. That's probably what I want to do. And I can move the jaws separately now. I'll just change this location. And it's slightly going weird. Rotate. There we go. I gotta click R to rotate. E is for scale, and move W. So now it's feeling a little bit like a mouth now. So that's one step closer to finishing up the morphs. Once I do that, now I can do the rest. And this this method also works when you're trying to create a mouth opening. And you do that method, and you can sort of figure out the rest on that way. And I'll probably get a tutorial on that one later. It's cool. Still working on the morphing of the face. So you have I masked this area right over here for the tongue. And I just click on Grow Mask. And Grow Mask again. And now I'm going to move the tongue outwards with move topology. Inverse that. And get the tongue out. It's deformation labor. Alright, I hit the face. I'm going to stick out the tongue here. So the tongue out. That's one. And I can hold on to the Control and then click on the mask, and it sort of like blends the area here. So, little tip. So I'm going to be finishing up the morphing. Alright, so far so good. Open mouth. Now, this is how I do it. See, since my GOZ doesn't work, turn this off on the layer. The layers are the thing that help me organize this up. Here's the angry face. I'm going to export this as a test MA format. And alright, save this here. Just saving it in one file, it's not a problem. Then I go into import. I'll just type in test MA, import it. Here's the one I made. hold shift, choose the head, create deform, blend shape, clear a spot, click the head again, scroll this to blend shape 3, see how it would work. Yep, angry face is on. Write this angry, enter. Do this for the rest of the stuff I got here. That's the process since my GOZ doesn't work and I don't have the time to get it to work. I'm going to finish up these morphs quick and on to the next step. Alright. After a long period of trying to figure this damn thing out, I was able to. So, here is what we do. I already showed you how these morphs are set. I'm going to just re-go the steps of exporting this to Unreal Engine. Now, we already took care of the morphing here. Everything's set. See right over here. See, the morph novels over here, names over here have to be set. Under root, these names have to be set. So then when you pick all these models for the head and then choose it and make the shape keys, they're going to work in Unreal Engine. They have to be like that. Names are all done. So what I'm going to do now, had one issue when I was doing this, and that was not soft edge here. I must have forgot. So I soft edged all the buttons and stuff. Everything, all the model has to be soft edged through the normals when you pick it, and then you click on soft edge, etc. But now that if that's done, I'm going to click here, hold shift and click there, and click my root bone structure. And after I do that, I am going to go to File, Export Section, Selection. Come on. And then I'm going to go to my... Alright, so I just made an orientation on, of a morph of this through ZBrush. Take a look. See? Oops. So that's all I did. But I changed this a tiny bit because I think it was giving me some errors before. So now that I can change it a tiny bit, I export it and it works now. Just changing it a tiny bit, you can copy that orientation. So, pretty nice. Alright, looks like I'm done. I have finished up the morphings. I got the bone and everything binded. So right now I'm going to choose all the meshes and the bones, and I'm going to go to export selection. Definitely want my smooth groups, my edge smooths from the normal thing, and smooth mesh, and I want my animations and binary FBX 2013 is set. Alright, Officer Bear Hug is complete. Export. I'm exporting all this. And now it's time for the next phase. Yes, finally here. MotionBuilder. Now we're going to import this file that I just did. Let's go into my directory. I'll patch that up in 1 second. Alright, found it. Finish Officer Bear Hug. Huh. Yeah, import everything. And here is a base here. I installed this. I had it set so that it has the Maya set up. So, let's see here. Displays. Huh. Oh yeah, show everything. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, I don't know what happened, but I go back to this file. Finish, bind, officer, bear hug. I must have opened the wrong file or something. Here, only click open. I got my bear here. Can't wait to start animating this. I clicked on the head, go to properties. Shapes here. Test shape. What is going on here? Transfer shapes. Oh. Pretty interesting. Where the hell is my shapes? The hell did you do? Damn it. This. I mean, I got some of them working. I don't understand what the hell happened to the other stuff. Alright, I gotta figure this out. I don't know what happened. Alright, another hurdle to overcome. Look at this, 2 shapes. So, to solve this problem, I had to go Maya. I had to choose each and every single one of these faces. It's good to leave them in there. Then this, my main one's the last one. I go into blend shapes. Alright, now that I got it all, choose this, choose all my meshes, choose my bone, export it to the finished FBX file. Gotta wait until this does it. Alright, now it's done. I go straight into here and open my file. I have to open it. It can't be importing it or anything like that. No, just straight open FBX file. Can't be any other way. Like, has to be that way. Open it. Don't. Oh, this is my old one. Alright, it's done. So now that it's done, I click on the face. Alright, I loaded this up. And now, as you can see, I have all my blend shapes. Finally. That was the only thing that was a problem. Alright. Well, I'm going to finish up the rest, like the teeth, and get started on the next phase. Alright, I just realized something. The morphing. My naming convention was a little annoying, so here I got my name. My name's all on the shapes right. Here's how I did it. I had to go back to Maya. I click on this, and I had to stop scrolling from here. I had to scroll all the way to the back here and change the name to transform. So basically, just change this, put the new name in, enter, do exactly the same thing that we did on last time, and then that's it. Alright, so I'm going to have this done in 1 second. Alright, finally. I got all my shapes ready to roll. See? Now, it's time for the bones. Now, it's imported in Maya, in MotionBuilder. So my next step is I am going to first choose the bones. Oh nah, I gotta remove all this. Gotta remove it now, like a real man. So I'm gonna go and see here, Something over here has got to be done. Oh, look at that. Model visibility. Take that off. There we go. Now I got it. Can't select the bone. Alright. Looks like the bones are way too skinny for me to grab onto. Look what I have to do here. You can't grab it on here. I gotta really touch it. Another way to do this is, here's all my meshes, and here's my root, and here's my bone. So I can choose this instead. Alright, with that said, it's time to characterize this. That's what you gotta do before you get it to work. But how to characterize this? Asset browser, character. Here it is. I'll just drag this and drop it in here. On the root, on the hip, on the root. Characterize. Cannot be completed because some are required. Alright, I gotta figure this out. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna create actor. That's not helping me. Oh, I have to edit this out. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna grab the character, throw it in space here. See, I got it here now. Character 1. I wonder if I can change the name. Oh, I got another character. Alright. Let me revert. Control Z it a couple of times. Now let's do this again. Take the character, put it in space. I got my first character ready to roll. Wish I could rename it, but I'll figure that out later. Now, hip. Damn it. I'll go into here. Pelvis time. Right click, assign bone. I gotta do all this stuff now. There we go. It automatically assigned the bones for me on the mirror side. Let's see here. Alright, just right click here. I already choose first. I choose bone. I assign it. I gotta do all this stuff. Okay.